the prosecution of the former CBN governor, Mr. Emiefele. We understand now that they are filing a fresh 26-count charge against Mr. Emiefele. The special investigator appointed by the president had since ended his job, and the president has thanked him. But for some of what has emerged in what happened in the 8 years of President Buhari in the CBN under Godwin Emiefele, I'd like to know what your views are about what went on.
But my views are in the public domain. I've written about Mr. Emiefele about 3 times, starting from his Mefi 2023 adventure or misadventure to the things that transpired in the aftermath of his departure from the central bank. So I'm not likely to add any other thing to what I've written. I'm not particularly sympathetic to his situation. I am sure that he knew that he was flouting every rule in the book, and I'm not. He's entitled to the basic guarantees of criminal process and to his day in court. That said, it's also the case that a lot of our prosecutorial agencies don't take these cases seriously. When Buhari left, when Jonathan left, there was a lot of noise about Malabu and what was going to happen. 9 years later, we're where we are. Malabu has been compromised, and the people who were involved in that case are all working free, and sooner or later they will return to public service or public office. And this business of amending charges left, right, center every day, 26-count charge today, 25-count charge tomorrow, 40-count charge the following day, new applications for new amendments, all gets people confused. And then the judges get transferred, promoted, retired. They say de novo. All they've got to do is grant him bail, and before long, Nigerians forget, memories attenuate, and we get back to default mode. So I'm watching all of that, and in doing so, also the fact is we could not have run up about what did we do, 23 trillion or something in Ways and Means without the signature of the president. And so the question I've got, because the CBN governor by himself does not grant Ways and Means, it's got to be signed off on by the sovereign. How did we get to a situation where we ran up, we basically tore up the CBN Act under the green pen of the president, and nothing is being done? So Emiefele is being prosecuted, and I believe he should be prosecuted. But what about Buhari and his responsibility?
You think President Buhari should be prosecuted?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
For what reason?
Emiefele could not have torn up the CBN Act without Buhari's say-so. Could he?
So would you say that it would be unfair to be prosecuting Emiefele without prosecuting Buhari?
All I am saying is Buhari has to be prosecuted if we are serious about this situation. The CBN Act is very clear. You cannot run up Ways and Means beyond the 5% threshold relative to the previous year's budget. Okay? Now, basically, if you transferred, at the moment, strictly speaking, the CBN, if you simply transferred the Ways and Means liability onto the liability side of the CBN's books, the CBN will be liquidated, because the Ways and Means liability is higher than the CBN's supposed capital base, howsoever you compute that. How did we get to that?